Hello everyone, welcome to another Natred review. In an attempt to not have ads on this video, please enjoy some very loud copyrighted music. Anyways, I'm a big ad block fan. I hate ads on YouTube. So let's get into it. Hopefully that'll work. The last video I tried to do, I used some Fu Manchu songs, and apparently that wasn't copyrighted enough to get struck for it. So today we're going to be looking at a couple of videos uploaded by Warlord FARIX to their YouTube channel, going over what looks like to be the first Kingdom level tournament at 13 Roads, what I believe is a new Amp Kingdom. So let's start off. We're going to look at the sword and board bracket and then the open bracket. Get our volume set here. Yeah, a little bit too much shield movement out of the fighter in the red here. It's one of the first habits you really got to break as a fighter. Yep, big dives for the crossover and excessive shield movement. Some marks of a newer fighter. Also, these are some very tiny arenas. All right, I respect the teardrop game, but straps, man. Put a punch grip on that thing. Yeah, I believe this fighter here, San, if that is them. I saw in the Oktoberfest video, yeah, where they did they were also in the Shield tournament. Magnus. Now that is a name that not this Magnus at all, but just see if we can do a hyper quick story time. Magnus the Monroe was the founder of the fighting game that I started fighting in originally, and man, that old Mike Hall, some big memories there. Not a good angle. Man, these arenas are so small. Because, like, all right, let's say we hit this situation right here where you got a clean leg shot off on somebody. I would preferably then try to, like, edge out to range. And there's probably room here to do it, but let me finish my thought. I would try to edge out to range to invite them to reach to try and hit me, and then try to pick up an easy arm shot or something like that, or just make them throw themselves off balance. They're even aligned diagonally inside of this square, so there may actually be enough space for this fighter on the left to back up and cause that, but that might not feel that way in your head. You got to imagine what this fighter is seeing out of the left and right sides of their field of vision is that narrowing corner they're backing into. They probably don't want to back up much further. And so we have to find another way to make it happen. Throw with no setup. It's probably not going to work. This thing that I covered in the last video I just uploaded, where I feel like one of the marks of super skilled fighters is almost nothing gets thrown without a setup, without intention. This is what I like to call a dump shot. This isn't quite a dump shot because there is a goal here, but there's no setup. Throwing for somebody's shoulder when they're on the ground. They know you're probably going to do that anyway. A nice follow through from the fighter on the right to come under to pick up that leg too for the match W. I like Maz here just because I always support the small punch shield fighters. I use what could arguably be described as a medium-large punch shield. So, smaller the shield, the bigger the cojones. Ooh, that was quick. Can we pick out the shot there that happened? So it looks like we... Oh, it's a left-handed fighter, too. It just kind of followed the line up of this gap here, formed between his arm and the shield, rattled him into body, and I don't... It looks like this fighter in blue, Arminius, glances off the weapon, maybe picks up forearm on our behatted fighter here, but not enough for a neutral trade. Haven't really seen any dark sides out of Maz here, which I feel like is part of the reason why you fight with a small punch. Oh, homie, no, go, man. Oh, man. You're really horse-cocking my mellow. I think there's a little bit of confusion on Minius' side on the nature of this last exchange. Maybe he thought this made contact or something. It looks like Maz here, savvy enough and deep enough in to land that shot to the body against the lefty. Remember, if the lefty can scoop you, you can scoop the lefty. Alright, FARIX here on the right against Maz. FARIX is somebody who I've stolen, just straight up stolen shots from before. Yeah, no, the reflexive drop to the knee is so embarrassing. Excuse me. There it is, yep. Again, touch on this in the last video. Whenever you have an arm off on somebody, sometimes you can just dig for that leg and get the easy trade. Maybe if you're training, it's not something you want to train for. I kind of disagree with that. I'm kind of a fan of if it works, it works. Yeah, this shit right here. This kooky shit. I've seen FARIX do before. So there is a fighter that I've known for a long time in the local game named Manbear Pig who throws something like this. He refers to it as a dark side high cross. I saw this. I don't throw it backhanded like that because I lose all my accuracy when I go over the back of my hand, but I'll throw this shot with my hand down like a flat wrap. And if you want to see my breakdown of it, there's a video called "The Greatest and Chiefest of Calamities" that you can look up, where I talk about it. And I think it's neat because if you're somebody who likes to throw dark a whole lot, there's only like a real few things you can do from there. You can throw dark side high, you can throw dark side low, you can throw like money, but so it comes under your shield. And what this gives you a thing to do is a option Z to option out of all of those things. When your opponent finally gets so used to overloading on their shield or their sword side to block all of your dark shots, then you can throw something like this in there to punish them for overcompensating. However, Maz here doesn't buy it, stays at home, and throws probably the best, cleanest counter to somebody dark siding. Just throw a straight wrap to their shield side.
That's on camera.
Oh, hold. Did we get some drama? Let's listen here.
For 350. I don't know. That was stupid. You can get a shot to the titty for 350. I don't know. That was stupid.
You can get a shot to the titty for 350. Yeah, that was on camera. That was recorded. That's immortalized now in 2 different YouTube videos.
Y'all are welcome for that stupid joke.
Thank you for that stupid joke.
Titty for 350. I don't know. That was stupid.
That's on camera.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, cross chop. Hits the arm on that cross chop. Then FARIX digs in for the leg. And again, FARIX has been doing primarily Amp Guard for a long time now, but they're also one of the people that came up primarily in Dagger here. And there's a big propensity in DAG to like dig in for leg shots and double leg shots and things like that. And I feel like that's something that creates a gap in between Amp Guard fighters and people who grew up fighting DAG is the willingness to go for leg shots. You know, there's the old fucking meme that how do you beat warlords? You hit them in the legs. That's not always true, but it is something that you can start speed check people on. Like, are you okay? How do you deal with me just like hammering for leg shots on you? I actually did a breakdown video on a warlord that I think could be pretty definitely not easily handled, but that's where I would choose to start with them is just trying out leg shots. And so it's nice to see FARIX and some other warlords nowadays bringing leg shots into that tier of combat. FARIX is also the shot that I stole from FARIX is the big diving dark side double leg, where you throw under, hit him in the lead leg, throw inside, hit him in the lead leg as you're taking a big step under, come back, tag him in the rear leg. So let's now move over to the open tournament. A little bit of a longer video. Oh, flails. As I live and breathe.
Yes.
Oh, oops. A wood cord strap shield. You want to talk about a traditionalist. If I were this fellow standing, I would have probably tried to transition to just one-handing the shield. Because, yeah, you really just need to stick a good block on the flail and then have the maneuverability to swing against it. So I feel like ideally you'd want to, like, if you're in that situation, block that one shot with your shield, disrobe it, and then land a shot. But, you know, that may be too much to ask for. Might not be realistic. Oh! Yeah, nice. Kind of a classic way I've seen flail fighters dealt with is just from the nature of the weapon, tends to involve having a little bit of excess movement, just punishing those gaps that happen. Not to be a giant piece of shit about anything, but I don't know. It hits at an awkward spot, like at the back of the neck joint or the neck beats body. Yeah, rocked him. I don't know. I wasn't there. Maybe it hurt worse than it looked like. Also, I'm just naturally inclined to disparage and character assassinate flail fighters.
Did he make contact with you? Was that dead leg?
No. You hit me here, but if I hit you with that leg, this shot might have been a little late.
Reef call.
Sure.
This leg was gone. Okay.
Are you sure?
Why'd you drop your shield though?
I got no clue.
See, one of the things that frustrates me a little bit is if I was reffing this situation and both fighters seemed honestly puzzled, I would have asked for a reset. Because I think one of the most important things you're trying to do as an arbitrator is maintain the look at the grip on this thing, maintain the confidence of both fighters and the outcome. And so if both fighters are confused and it seems to be honest confusion, at that point I would ask for a reset. Now I got a little bit of the Dooku grip on this sword. Looked like FARIX first. Yeah, FARIX first, other fighter not in time. That's my call on that. Let's see if we can catch. Yeah, other fighters not even begin to break the plane. Yeah. So yeah, call for FARIX.
It did look like it hit your back, but I think you guys hit it at the same time, to be honest. Because did he hit your side? Sorry.
I didn't know if it was back then head or head then. If it was back and head, then it would have been a Simo if my shot.
So the question is, was it a headshot? We can't really see. It's masked by the shield here. Maybe just barely grazes the head. I think I would be comfortable saying back than head.
If it was back then head or head then head. If it was back and head, then it would have been a Simo if my shot killed you. And if it was head to back, then I'm alive.
To be honest, it was so quick. I'm not sure which way it went.
I'm okay
I saw
taking
both,
that as
but
taking that as Simo.
okay.
I like going worst
You
case
guys
scenario
are
if we
so
die.
goddamn quick. Sometimes my eyesight
Try to be quick. You know how fast they are.
They do be pretty fast.
You're completely fine.
So it looks like they called the reset on that. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like a blaze.
Glancy.
Shoulder, first shot.
Good shit.
You're good, dude. It just stung. I had to walk it off.
I was throwing up here, and then I think the back of it got you.
Interesting choice of backsword.
But you kind of, I didn't really, like, when you called shoulder, like, I was already, like, throwing again at the shoulder.
Step on the exchange. That was kind of a wild exchange. Take a look at it. Sorry if I'm not narrating this too much. I'm just kind of getting caught up watching. So yeah, it looks like fighter here saw and picks up both these blocks. You know, these are definitely not what I would call mechanically strong blocks, but you know, goddamn, picks up the block there. FARIX tries to come back in, meets it and punches it away. Finishes they be FARIX with the back. Yeah. I would Falcon Screech also.
Most that'll happen is just gonna be 1-1.
All right, this is where champions are made.
Shoulder.
Yeah. Got caught over focused on that down stick there.
Rush this because I can't give them time to think about what they did.
Yeah.
FARIX.
Wait, no.
Now we got shield and down stick against the more traditional down pole. Yeah, I like how Arminius here leaves his pole inside of FARIX's guard, just as a way to kind of trap. And it doesn't take a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of pressure here, but it also doesn't take a whole lot of pressure to take a whole lot of time or angle or a whole lot of pressure to score a win in Amp Guard. So very neat trapping.
No, I understand.
I don't think I've ever fought a left-handed down pull fighter. I wonder how that works. Although I feel like it's advisable you never want to really adopt a high guard in this weapon setup against a right-handed fighter because, yeah, you're just opening up this channel here. And Arminius even has his down pull in a decent spot. There's just a massive gap that gets presented. And if you bring your down pull all the way across your body under your arm to block that lane off, you're still going to be either getting in your way to block high or under your arm, or you're still not going to get high enough to block everything out.
Okay, arm first on the outside. I was all you.
I think at this point, if I were FARIX, I'd be looking to throw Dark, maybe.
Dead.
Okay, good shit. Magnus. Ooh, he got some cuts on him. Oh, some deep cuts. Whap. Very clean. This is again, if you watched the last video I just uploaded, why I think that one of the cleanest counters to Darksiding fighters is just to throw a shield side wrap against them. Gets caught coming out here. Finishes off the leg shot. Oh man, the big janky amp guard pole in the background is giving me life right now. Did it jam a shot in there that I didn't see? Oh, okay. I thought it was a flat shot, but actually arced in. Magnus is like an interesting fight. I wouldn't mind getting a turn at him. Bunch of touchy touches. There we go. FARIX definitely seems like one of the better new age warlords I've seen. That's coming up with ideas just how to do funky things. And yeah, no longer need this short weapon. Use my longer weapon. Yeah, looks like Magnus maybe not quite prepared for the amount of length and angle that that long stick gives FARIX. Yeah, the tricep on FARIX for show. Or, I mean, the armpit, I mean. Un.
Are y'all just fighting for fun?
I was gonna say, I thought that was Magnus there. For the last part of this video, let's go through and break down this little flailing exchange. FARIX comes with a cross. Cranks the cross again, this time hitting the weapon. Cranks across again, maybe hitting tricep. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like FARIX definitely hits tricep when Magnus lands his body shot. Then FARIX doubles the tricep up. So that was very good. A very good call by the fighters there, working out what happened. I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear them talking, but they basically work out that you bodied me, and then I took your arm, and then you killed me. So yeah, I don't know. Not to mumble my words, but it was nice to see the fighters get the right call there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope to see you again soon.